Hey guys, Happy Splasher here. Good morning, I guess. It is 7/12/2021. Right now we're going to finish up our Dark Tower run, and hopefully we don't have to spend any more gems, and if so, that's fine. So let's check out what we gotta do. All right, let's go to our squad, and then we'll switch it back to the Spider Queen. Currently right now we're using Geisha. That's in our league. We'll switch back to Spider Queen because of the poison skill and the kill all wounded. And then these extra summons as well. We have our pet ready. As I said before, we're not going to use guild bonuses because we just want to test out the clean run. So as you see, just the gold and the speed up chest, but everything else is off. And right now we do have an excess of guild coins, and that is what we're trying to do. Right, so we have half a star left, meaning we need one more win. We have 2 more attempts to go. It says 11:45 for another attempt, but it's going to end in 5 hours, so we will just do the 2 here. Yeah, we had to cut the earlier run short because of some scheduling issues. I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And didn't get the chance to finish up my battle, so that's fine. We'll see if we can get it done now. All right, let's go. Okay. All right, looks like a warlord with high health. Going to have silence, the heal here, and then the stones with the heal. Taking a look at their building. So mental shield gives mental shield, block plus health. Looking at their pet here, a little bit of health to their units, spikes. And then our building over here, we're going to start with and we started with this unit because it has a little bit of protection with this life palace in front of themselves. It also does this silent skill whenever it attacks. And the first thing we want to do is get rid of this building so that no more mental shields are going to be given for this building. We're summoning this building because of the high health. It also deals damage to units at the end of the turn, as you see here. And we do need to guard against this very large unit with an attack boost whenever their mental shield disappears, and then they get mental shield whenever whenever a unit is destroyed. Well, I guess we use our skill now. And then we're going to summon our unit over here for some protection. When it comes into play, it will transform a unit into a box. Since that was the only one on the field, it transformed this, and then the building destroyed it at the end of the turn. So our goal now, even though we are kind of behind in life points, is to, well, we were going to defend this building, but now we can't do that anymore. Still have to worry about their silence, and then we have to deal with all of these very large units. So in the meantime, let's see what we can do. We'll do that. We're summoning this unit because it has that extra totem in front of themselves. It'll give us a little bit of protection. And yeah, oh, we have another building in here. That's going to be very useful down the line. Of course. So once again, they do summon another Mina here. I knew these runs would usually end with that. So it deals damage whenever we deal attack damage. So we're going to summon this to block. Take some damage as you see there. And then end of turn, the building damage will destroy that with the combat damage. Right, they did their silence. So now all of our units don't have skills anymore. And then they also did their building, which, as I thought, was going to come out and block for them. This unit also has double attack right now, and then if it attacks our warlord, it will deal even more damage. Right, so now we have to find a way to keep this building alive because we want to pick off this unit. We're summoning this unit because it's the only melee unit that we can actually summon. We could have potentially summoned the Tengu, but like I said, we do want to find a way to defend. So that unit, it turns into a building at the end of the turn, and then whenever one of their units attacks, it will give mental shield to another one of our units. So hopefully we can defend. We cannot. That is unfortunate. And now we have to deal with still the damage over here. Don't think we're going to have enough because we're going to be taking roughly 60 per attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be close. Let me see if we can actually heal. Nope. Nope. And nope. Probably should have saved our poison for something like this, but really couldn't deal with that 200 unit attack. So that's fine. We'll just have to use our other attempt then. As you can see, all that damage coming through. And this is why I am sad once this unit comes into play. So we did have our chance. I think we probably just ended up using our poison too early, even though they had to summon that 250 attack unit. All right, we got one more attempt, and then if that doesn't work out, we'll just spend some gems. All right, let's go. Okay, a little better with the health. Taking a look at their pet. Attack boost, and then more attack boost. All right, they summon this unit that deals damage to one of our units whenever we attack their warlord, and then extra damage whenever one of their units attacks. We're going to have to get rid of this unit early. Hopefully we can. We're going to summon this unit to block the lane here. If it gets destroyed, it will deal damage to units in the line to destroy this, and hopefully more. But as of right now, we are on the defensive. Okay, great. So they did summon a unit, destroyed that. Also got some health back off of our Glee pet, so that's good. We're going to continue with summoning this ranged unit over here. It summons a puppet on one of our cells. That puppet, as you see here, will reflect damage and then remove negative effects. Still need to worry about their warlord with the silence over here. They have the heals, and that's going to occur, and then the stones with the heal, as you saw from the previous game. All right, so now we have to... Right, deals frozen, and then chaos enemy. So we were about to summon this, but we're not going to do that anymore. We're going to be summoning a unit that helps us. Let's take a look over here. This unit has less stats than this one over here, but we can get a little bit of a advantage by getting this pentagram. And yeah, we'll just summon that for the extra pentagram over there. All right, so now we're dealing with this unit here. It summons a water elemental in front of themselves, and then it has these freeze runes. Do that. So we summon this unit because it's a melee unit, so we're first going to get some health back with our kill. We also summon it because it gives mental shield to units around ourselves. And so that, I guess that also triggers that silence, so that's good, but we do get the plus here by giving the mental shield to 2 of these units around here. All right, still dealing with their units that are summoning these freeze runes in front of themselves. Got this unit over here that has a lot of block. Let's see, so we can't kill any of these units for this turn, but what we can do is summon this freeze unit over here, and then I think we also potentially mark this unit for poison, but I think for the time being we're just going to summon this over here. Summon this melee over here. This unit has flight, so we'll be able to block a little bit of the damage here, because at least this unit can't attack here, but this unit can. Okay, now we have to deal with this unit that has that double attack and then also steals attack from us. Seeing what makes the most sense. Like I said, we still need to deal with this unit here. I think we're just going to do our... I think we're still probably going to have to take the damage, so that's fine. We'll Summon this over here. Same skill with the damage to units in the same line. Probably should have poisoned this because I thought this was still going to be wounded. That's not good. All right, so we got that over there. And oh yeah, I guess we should have done our poison last turn because now these would have been wounded. Ugh, so gross. Seal that over there. See if we can deal any additional damage. It was flight. Ugh. All right, we'll have to waste our destruction skill, unfortunately. And then we're just summoning these units for blocking. And summon this flight unit to block for damage. I knew we should have done that poison turn earlier. Ugh. All right. That's my fault for not checking the other skill that had occurred. All right, so all of those units over here. Just need to deal with this unit. We'll do our... Oh yeah, we don't even have our destruction skill. What am I thinking? All right, yeah, we are dead. Ugh, all right. That was unfortunate. That was my fault for not doing the poison early so that we could have gotten rid of those. Okay, well, we are now in the spot where we have to spend gems. So as you see, no more attempts. We'll start spending some gems. If you want us to get an extra attempt in Dark Tower, so we will. We'll spend 50. Hopefully we get matched up to a little better, and we'll go from there. It also stinks that we had to play defensive for pretty much the whole game. We had to summon those 2 units in order to even destroy those units. And we're not starting off good here. Damage to units except order. All of these units are non-order, so they all will take some form of damage. Could do that. That could block for that. It's not great. Not great right now. All right, well, I guess at the very least, we'll summon this unit with the higher stats. And we'll put it behind the building here for a little bit of protection. Probably next turn, we're going to have to get rid of this unit. We'll mark it for poison and then do some destruction. Lovely. All right. Well, we now have a building that deals damage to units at the end. So you could do that. Let's see what else it does here. So it freezes. All right, we'll do the poison just to mark them for damage, and then we'll summon this unit to freeze this unit so it can't attack. And then you see the poison damage, so at least we can destroy these units for next turn. Okay, our building once again. Okay, we'll use our destruction skill to get rid of this. Okay, we do have an extra unit, so that is good. Got the damage over there. Seeing if we can do any additional damage. So 18 for every ally. Could do this with the block. We're going to get silence next turn, so most likely we're going to have to play a little bit defensive. So we're going to be summoning this unit here with a totem. Comes behind. That totem, well, this unit gives spikes to the units around themselves, and this unit gives health to units around themselves. So a little bit of protection over on this line here. Great. Right, so this is going to do that. This unit has splash with damage. Going to hold off on summoning units over there. We're going to put this unit over here for protection. Just try and figure out what makes the most sense. We need to kill their units because especially this one here is going to freeze our units and then set their health to 1. We're going to be placing this over... We don't want this to be threatened, so we're actually going to place this right here. And so we summon this unit because it deals poison damage to 2 of their units, and then poison damage will also hit their warlord. Just marking them for damage. This is going to die next turn unless the poison gets taken care of. Of course, this unit gets frozen and their health is set to 1. 2, 3, 4. Just doing some math over here. So nature ally, we only have the 1 here. This over here. Can do this. Yeah, we'll summon this unit. So this unit we summoned because once it dies, it turns a random wounded range unit into a reward box. So in this case, we'll be able to get rid of this. All right, now we're dealing with this. So many good units. All right, dealing damage whenever we attack with one of ours. Okay, so this one is frozen. Hopefully we can get some poison over here, but we do need to at least block for damage. Could do that. And this unit here and attack for there, but it's not going to live. All right, we'll summon this unit here. And of course it dies. Of course they both die. That is so disgusting, right? That is just RNG in a nutshell. So gross. I can't do anything about it. They just summon these boss units, and no. Ugh. All right, well, here we go again. Number 2. So we have spent 100 gems so far. Right, different warlords, so that's cool. These damage with the pentagrams over here, then these sharks in the first column, and then plus attack to melee units. They have a unit here that already has extra health and extra attack, and it has 504. Wow. All right, we have a couple of options. We could summon this unit with the silenced to block, and I think I actually will probably do that because of it. Our base stats are only 89. We want to make sure that we can get rid of this, so we will. Yeah, we'll summon this over here. So this unit, when it comes into play, it has this Hellgate here. Whenever it's attacked, it summons a witch in front of themselves, and then at the beginning of the turn, it will summon another unit. And we did it so we can silence the unit. So now, as you see, all those stat boosts are pretty much gone. Still need to contend with their units, so freeze 2 ranged. Do the mental shield. Either way, it's gonna be destroyed. Let's see here, we could do that. Yeah, it's not terrible here with the metal shield. We can also do the pierce and get some extra damage. So we'll do that. Okay, and then the building was destroyed, which is actually not good for us because now that spot here in the lane is open, so then they can actually summon a third range unit to destroy this. But instead, they summon a unit that has damage to a random unit, which in this case was here. All right, let's see. So now we have to deal with this. Spikes. This unit has spikes, poison, right? We're summoning this unit here with the spikes so that whenever it gets damaged, it will deal some reflect damage and then hopefully allow us to then do our wipe, our board wipe. They do summon the sharks, so that's good. We drew those out. And then we have the plus attack to melee units, which they may or may not do right now. Doesn't look like they'll probably, because they can just attack right now. Because those sharks are out, we can now do our poison safely and then mark these units for damage and then destroy them. All right, so we'll do our poison, like I mentioned before. We won't do the destruction quite yet. Could deal extra damage to nature, so that actually would be pretty good. 65. Oh, that'll actually kill all 3 of these units. That's cool. All right, so we'll summon our melee unit over here. It gets an extra building once it comes into play. Deals extra damage to nature units when it attacks, and so it will also trigger off this melee ability over here for plus health to our warlord. So big turn there in terms of swinging the board. All right, so all of their units are now they're going to be destroyed this turn. Because I'm going to do our destruction to get our +3. And then we'll continue on with summoning. We'll summon this melee unit over here to the high health, just to block. And I'm feeling a lot better about our chances now. All right, so they have this unit here with the deal less damage to units in the line. I'm going to summon this unit. So this unit, it summons these rotters when they come in at the end of the turn. Those rotters, they will die at the beginning of the turn, but for now they'll help us block for damage, and then they also deal damage whenever a rotter dies. And then this unit will get plus health. So as you can see, the damage going on there. We're just finding clean ways to destroy these units. We can even take the damage here because of this unit's extra damage, so we'll hold off. We're going to continue with summoning. We're actually going to summon this unit. So when it dies, it deals Yeah, so when it dies, it sets the health of 2 of their units to 1. That will combo off with our summoner here. That will deal the extra damage whenever they die. And we don't have to worry so much about this unit. When it's attacked, it will heal them for a little bit, but that's really it. The mental shield is already gone, as we already dealt some damage. And yeah, we're just making sure that we can pick off their units. So damage, damage, damage. Still want that damage happening over here. And we'll actually get it now. So let me just make sure we got that. Yeah, we'll get our damage now. So we'll attack here, attack here. This unit gets splash. And you see that extra damage over there. Now we just have to contend with this unit that whenever a melee unit attacks, they'll get plus health. But we're in pretty good shape right now, especially with this unit that deals that multiple damage around units. Okay, as you can see, that unit did die, and then it set the health to 1, and then we had a pretty clean board right there. All right, let's see what makes sense. So we're summoning this unit because it sets the health of a frozen unit to 1 when an order unit comes into play. Again, this will combo off with this unit here. And then also at the end of or at the beginning of the turn, it will give us health whenever they have an enemy on their side of the field at the beginning of the turn. So just a little bit of protection on our health, and then also finding a way to get rid of units if we have to. So in this case, they have this unit here with the flight. We're going to continue on with our unit here. So as you can see, it froze one of their units, setting the health to 1. And we summon this unit because of the flight and the mental shield, just opening up some damage along the new lane, and then some protection. And then as you can see, the health is set to 1, so the rotters can then be destroyed, and then destroy this. Look at that RNG, right? All 4 of those rotters end up hitting this tree. They really don't want me to destroy it. All right, sure, sure. Okay, continuing on, we will summon this unit here. Actually, you know, we're actually going to summon this unit here. And the reason why we're summoning this unit because it gives an attack boost to male units at the end of turn. These units here are male, as you can see by this symbol. But we're just primarily summoning here so that we can pretty much block all the lanes and then be guaranteed that we won't take additional damage. We don't have to worry so much about this tree because when it comes into play, it'll give us negative attack and then give an attack boost to their units. But again, they're so far behind right now in terms of the board, in terms of number of units, and then not really blocking a lot of damage. So we don't have to worry so much about that. Okay, I'm pretty sure we can end up going for lethal, but I just want to be absolutely sure. So we're just summoning this unit here. Steals attack from units, and then give enough attack to actually attack that. And now we are in very, very good shape. Because we still have this unit here that deals the damage around. We still have our multiple summons, and we do have some sudden deaths in case we have to. All right, they summon the building, but that is really it. So we have damage here to check for death triggers. Nope. And then there we go. Yes, I am late too. All right, so we got the legendary chest. We did complete the Dark Tower. Checking out those rewards. Okay, got some Mantis. Didn't really expect that, but all right. And so Dark Tower is now done. It will reset in 5 hours, and actually it won't be Dark Tower anymore. It will be Pit, so we'll check back in a few hours for Pit. All right, guys, if you guys have any questions, comments, feedback, or concern, leave a message on Twitch, Discord, or YouTube. The content and streaming schedule is up there in the white box. Please follow on Twitch for the live stream and like and subscribe on YouTube for more videos. Mighty Party related, we have actually, I just finished all the journey this weekend, which is really nice. So check those videos out there, and then we'll start covering the pit for tomorrow, and then the world event should be happening this week. So check that out then. Otherwise, this is Happy Splasher, signing off.